Hello and welcome. This is what you're looking at is my Corgi original Omnibus collection, which these are all Wright buses. Wrights were started in about 1946, but these castings relate to about 2008 when they started to produce the Wrights bus range. So what we've got here are the Wrights Solo Urban, the Wrights Solar Fusion, which is the Bendi bus, and also the Wrights Eclipse with a few Gemini 1s and Gemini 2s. So this is the one really I'm centering on, which is the Wrights Bendi bus, as we know of. If you're expecting an unboxing of everything, then you're going to be surely disappointed, because unboxing is what I don't generally do, and you'll see as I go through the collection why. This wasn't the easiest one to unbox, but as you can see, it's actually the anniversary model from the 50th anniversary. These are beautifully detailed models, absolutely beautifully detailed. This one is not fitted with mirrors, and as you can see, it comes with them. I haven't fitted them because you'll never get them back in the box, but it really is a beautifully detailed. The thing to remember with Corgi original Omnibus is to be very careful with these things, which are the photo etch wipers. They are quite fragile. You touch them and you'll have difficulties in getting them back. So this is the rear of the Bendi, and as you can see, it has a good articulation. It is just a fabulous, absolutely fabulous model, really is. Now this one is not the first one in the series. This one is actually, if I can find it, this one is AN 41307. So it's about the 7th model in the range. So you get a certificate, you get a booklet, you also get a nice fancy box, and the rest of it's over there, which I wrestled the model out of, but it's not the easiest one. So what we've got here is, this is the first issue. I'll get my hand out of the way. So this one's go ahead north, east, and this is the normal sort of style of packaging. So what you see up here is basically the leaflet and also the certificates in there. I don't know whether you can see, but there is a certificate there. But this is the style of packaging. So this is OM41301 for Go Ahead Northeast. These are absolutely beautiful detailed models, and usually for the Wrights bus I have all of the Bendis. That's because I just happen to be in the right place at the right time. So this is number 2. So this one is Nottingham City for the Solar Fusion. Again, there is the leaflet inside, and underneath is the certificate. You'll generally find these on eBay now. I should have looked underneath, because that will give you an idea. 2004 is when they came out. So let me get that one out of the way, and we'll centre on to the next one, which is first Southampton. That's this one. No, it's not, you plonker. It's this one. Should have realised. First livery, exceptionally rare and sought after. Never liked the Barbie livery myself, but on these models they are absolutely beautiful. They really are beautifully detailed. So this one, as it says, first Hampshire. So this was a Southampton bus. This is number 3, and again you can see the detail to them is absolutely lovely. These issues have the mirrors already fitted, but they are absolutely stunning models. Right, okay, so the next one in the series is First London. I should know because it's sitting there, and I did try and put these in order. Now, I'm not a Londoner, and I don't know really much about London operations, but I do know that the First Group don't operate in London anymore. But this is again a stunning livery showing first interpretation of what was the red rule in London. Then we have that, which shows you that's number 4, and then we have the opposite side. So again, it's a certificated model. Again, it has the mirrors attached, and it just is a fabulous representation of the particular model. So the next one in the series is a Dublin bus, which is this one. Now, anything to do with Irish buses, they are so sought after and difficult to get hold of. Again, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time to get hold of these, which would have been back not that long after they were launched in 2006, if I can read. Once again, underneath there is the certificate and the little information leaflet that comes with it. That's selling Corgi as a collectible brand. The glasses have fell off, so they just fell in my mouth, which is wonderful. And the thing to note is this on the packaging, where it says limited edition, and that says that the model should have a certificate. So ensure that when you're buying these, that if the seller does not tell you that the model has a certificate, then ask. Okay, so the next one in the series is First York, which is this one. So we'll bring back into play the one that I've gone and moved, which of course is the First Hampshire one. So we'll just have that there. So this one is the First York, and this one's on their park and ride, so they must have had plenty of room to put the park and ride buses. Where I'm from, we didn't have this style of articulate. Our style of articulate was the Mercedes Citario, but that's for another time. But again, you can see the intricate details between the various park and first liveries with the park and ride. So that's the earlier model, the Southampton Hampshire one, and then this one is the slightly later release of the York one. So we shall spin that round and show you the other view. Almost a carbon copy of what you're looking at, but again, glasses have fell off. It's very, 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 very hot today, and my glasses are sliding off my face. Right, okay, so the next version is, this is well done, is the First Bath. So we have a completely different livery with Bath, and the Bath one is orange. So that's what they had for their First Bath. So that's the first Fusion Bath livery. It really is a stunning livery. And then we'll turn it round and show you the opposite side. Really is an absolutely stunning. I very rarely get these out. Got to be so careful with the photo etch wipers. And then we come to the last release. So this one is number 9. This one is a much later release, as you can tell by its packaging. It's quite different. So this one is in the Go North. This is the East Metro Centre Link livery, and this is number 9. Again, a stunning model. and you can see how differently they packed. We only get a little glimpse of the other side, but I will also show you the year. So the first thing you'll notice, ooh, look at the price. Hornby's logo is on it, so this is a Hornby release. Now they were due to do another one. I believe number 10 was going to be the first leads. That model was never produced. Only a prototype of that particular one was done. But there you are. So if I gather them together, they won't be gathered in order, but I'll just give you a bit of a run through of the Wrights Bendis, and we'll wrap this video up because I've rattled long enough, and we'll do a part 2 for the rest of the few Wrights buses I've got. So as you can see, they make a very, very impressive collection. So what we'll do is we'll end it with the anniversary model. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.